Welcome back, boys and girls, to Final Fantasy Realm Reborn, episode 10. Last episode, we did the dungeons to Sassatash. Now, Baderin has something else he wants us to do. Baderin has information on a new task. Ready to hear about that job, then? Like I said, the request comes from Sister Guild in Gridania. And that's all I know, but whatever it is ye get asked to do, I somehow doubt it pose any trouble for ye venture has survived the bedlam in Sassatacha. If we think we might be interested, ye'll want to have words with Mother Mjolnir. I forget how to say that. Me counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, lass. Mignonia. Alright, let's teleport over there to Gridania. Mioni. Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come to take your... Oh, not here and dine. Dare I hope that you're the adventurer Baderin sent word about? You are the matron be praised. The matron be praised. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mio Une, and the Carline Canopy is my place. With regard to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. Mio Uni is waiting to brief you on your task. Ready for the briefing? Good. Now then, here's the long and short of it. Beg pardons for interrupting Mio Nune, but our need grows ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward. And good morrow to you too, Bo Lord. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a venture at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. And my thanks for answering the call, friend. My name is Lewin, and I led the men and women of God's Quiver. Now time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gardania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Tamtara Deepcroft. The place was once Garleman's settlement, but we Gardanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been sulking about the Deepcroft and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scorn the Deepcroft with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are consistently required to keep the Ajax at bay. The birdmen have grown restless of late, and I fear a storm may be brewing. In anticipation of this, I have been compelled to spread our forces throughout the 12's list we be taken unawares. The situation so being, we must turn to others to deal with the Lambs of Dulmud. Can we rely on you to undertake this task, friend? You have my gratitude. Once you've seen to your once you've seen to your preparations, pray make your way to the deep croft and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He'll apprise you of the latest developments. That is all. Be careful out there, you hear. May the crystal guide you and keep you. Sounds like we're having another dungeon. Forgot how quick these were, put together. Alright. So once we get there, I think we'll start the queue. Luckily, I'll just run warrior today, and I'll be another tank, so we should get another instant queue. But let's fly over and see what the quiver man at the entrance has to say. You're Lulu Boss Dog, I take it. Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bow Lord has already informed you, but your task is to enter Deepcroft and purge it of Lambs of Dolmad. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the Calamity put an end to the 6th Astral Era. The cultists took the Lesser Moon, Dolmad, for their god, believing that it would deliver them from the devastation. And so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its descent. Now, have seen their god turn to ash, one would think the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it served only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say, everyone but them, interfered with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that it's now their sacred duty to avenge him. Whatever it is they're doing in the deep croft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Gridania and Eorzea at large, put an end to their madness. All right, time to go down into Tamtara Deep Croft. I imagine the next one will be the Culver Mines. I'll jump to when the queue pops. It should be pretty quickly here. Alright, there's the pop. Alright. So this one, you just go to the areas where the blue is at, and you have to turn it off, and we'll eventually be there. Again, just like the other one, it's a beginning dungeon, so it's not super hard. Oh, they changed overpower into all around you rather than just in front of you. That's cool. Again, a little boss fight, a little mini one. This dungeon, make sure you. I have to kill these guys first. I was gonna say, make sure you touch the orbs because you'll have to come back if you don't have them all done. This should be the last orb to open up the other room. So let's run back and see this other room opened. Oh, we have to open it. That's right. Who summons me from the void to reside? Come on, Galvanath the Dementor. Ha! He used the limit break into him, and that tether that was on him reduces damage. So he just wasted it. What a fool. That will do it. We are done here in Damatran. You received player accommodations. Alright, let's go report back to Mioune. Welcome back, Lulu. I'm reliably informed that you foray into the Deep Croft was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. Badrin's ringing endorsement left me in little doubt as to your capabilities. Even so, you are to be commended. Lord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our frailty of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for inexperienced to overreach themselves with predictable consequences. As if it's to illustrate the point. Avery's gone, and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. Sniff, but I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. He shouldn't have been so hard pressed in the first place. We shouldn't have done more than to lighten. We should have done more to lighten his burden. Bah, to the hells with this pathetic excuse for our party. I'm leaving, and it'd be too soon if I never see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. It's like a normal party, isn't it? I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. I only suffered you for your healing, but you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though this may sound, you brought this upon yourself. Oh, and by way of some parting advice, get rid of Avery's head, bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hell's you like with it. But for God's sake, stop carrying it around. And it's just get rid of it. All right. That was good. Wait, don't leave me alone, please. I'm so sorry, Avery. Please forgive me. Well, that took a drastic turn. Scenes like this have become all too common. That makes a dozen times in half as many days. Ooh. Now you see why I'm grateful for the adventures of your experience. I can send women like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. About a bell ago, I received a message from a counterpart in Ul'dah. She seeks the services of reliable adventurers, and you are nothing if not reliable. Oh, how'd I guess that we're probably going to go do another dungeon? If you think you might be interested in this task, say the word, and I will be glad to share the details with you. Sounds good, but I believe that dungeon will be for another time. Speaking of that, if you guys liked the video, leave a thumbs up. If you like the content that's coming out, hit the big red subscribe button. It helps out a lot. And leave a comment down below if there's any games you'd like me to play or any lore questions you may have. Thank you guys for showing up, and goodbye.